girl, welcome back to my channel. I am so very excited that I'm reacting to a new soloist to me. This is Park Junil. Echo debut is today, so let's go ahead and see what this is all about. Ooh, pretty. Oh, it's so dramatic. I love when we have a dramatic like storyline MV.
새벽의 별빛 타오르던 밤 순해진 별들은 모래처럼 사라져가지 silent calm 진심을 베개 삼아 눕던 그날 거짓과 그림자 사이 난 나를 봤어 falling down 부러진 약속 위에 흩어진 날 이름
Get a good snap in there.
내 가슴을 더 무겁게 채우네 되돌릴 수 없는 시간 위로 묻던 말 Will you run away? Will you run away? I was lost in my mistakes My flame turned gray 제가 된 꿈 위에 남겨진 날 I pray If I break, I break to change Not run away 숨을 고르고 다시 say I stay Every tear I drop becomes my dawn 넘어진 자리에서 빛이 피어나 Forget the lies I face my scars 이젠 도망치지 않아 My last cry Trapped inside the frame With all their eyes on me Yeah Drowning in all the blame Who in the mirror is real But I face my reflection I let go of my past If there's one thing that's true you 무너진 꿈의 조각 손끝에 닿는 온기 버리고 남은 마음 그 속에서 작은 나를 찾았지 거짓이 아니야 wasted I lost it I pressed it 이제 놓지 말자 놓지 말자 I was lost in my mistakes My flame turned gray 제가 된 꿈 위에 남겨진 날 I pray If I break to change Not run away 숨을 고르고 다시 say I stay Every turn I drop becomes my dawn 넘어진 자리에서 빛이 피어나 Forget the lies I face my scars 이젠 도망치지 않아 My last cry I can't let go of you
I love how the piano changed up here.
I'll hold the faith, yeah No more strain I won't drift away 다시 오지 않을 이 순간 I was lost in my mistakes My flame turned gray 어둠의 끝에서 배운 my way If I fall, I fall to rise I never stray 흔들리더라도 I say I stay Every scar I keep becomes my song 상처를 삼켜낸 목소리로 Truth and pain They make me strong 이젠 너를 버리지 않아 My last cry
Ooh. Okay, wow. Okay, guys, this was so incredibly good. I absolutely loved the piano chords throughout. I love how heavy the instrumentation was throughout the entire song. I love how we kind of started off really soft. That's what I love. We have like kind of this full circle moment in the introduction. We have this really soft kind of line, a little bit of strings, mostly focusing on the piano, going into that first verse. And what I loved about in the first verse is it was mostly just the piano chords and Junil's voice, and what that did, what he was doing rhythmically with his voice was so intriguing because it really, you know, we weren't receiving any rhythm really in the piano. It was more like just the big chords, you know, underneath, and then he was providing all the rhythmic elements to that, which was really nice. And then very slowly started adding a little bit more in there. So at one, you know, if you were listening to the instrumental and focusing on that, because, you know, there wasn't originally very much going on, then you hear all of a sudden it's not just the chord, but there's a ping in the piano. There's one note. So it was like doom, 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 doom at one point in that first verse. And then also adding, just slowly adding more every single time something comes up. So when we get to the chorus, the first time, adding the drum in the background, okay? And the piano is still there, it's still having that same kind of feeling, and it just increasing that instrumentation. Then we get to the second verse, which pulls back just a little bit from what was going on as far as the percussion elements, but it brings back those piano chords in with more going on in the beat. So adding more rhythmic elements, so a little heavier instrumentation, but it wasn't quite as loud, but still increasing that thickness and that texture that we're hearing. So that was really nice. And then we kind of have, in this verse, at the end, we had the little pullback of an echo before going into that chorus, which was great. And then again, with this chorus, even heavier than before. Added what sounded like a cymbal or like a tambourine at one point. And then we get to the bridge and there's a complete piano change up. The piano is a little more free, not as much choral things that were going on, and adding then the going to do the chorus, the heaviest that it's been, the most dramatic with the strings, everything that's going on. So I really love how they did that. And then, you know, for the very ending, I love how it kind of had this full circle moment. It really started to get quiet. The strings, everything, you know, instrumentally calmed down. I think it really showed off what the feeling was in the song, this like torment that was happening, right? It kind of felt like this growing storm that just kept happening and like going on inside. Like all the emotions, like a whirlwind of emotions. So tell me what you guys thought about this particular song. Did you love it? Did you hate it? What was your favorite part of the song or the MV? I really loved in the MV how dark the coloring was. I thought that was a really interesting choice because it kind of goes along with the storm of what is happening. But I thought it was interesting at the very end when, you know, in his hands, basically he was holding this blue heart. And I'm like, oh, that's interesting. I wonder if that's like going to go into, you know, a next song. Like, is it a sign or anything like that? So I'm really curious about that. But tell me your guys' thoughts and I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.